Alright, welcome guys to another episode. Today we'll be drawing this star here. Her name is Neo. During the video I'll also be showing you guys how to draw braided hair and different other things. So if you love the video, leave a like, subscribe, and comment down below if you find anything difficult. Without further ado, let's dive in. Okay, so I start with darkest areas as usual, so I always tell you guys to always make sure you start from the darkest areas. It's easier for you to shade and it's easier for you to see other places as you shade. Okay, now I don't know if you guys noticed, but my outline here is a bit weird, especially the way I drew eyes. I tried this drawing earlier last year, but I ended up leaving it for a long time, so I completed it not so long ago. So earlier this year, and I completed it not so long ago, I think June or so. But as you can see, some values here need some work to do, so I'll just have to reset some things first before we start shading properly. Yeah, so I have to delete all this eye stuff and redraw it. Now please take note the way I draw it. I'm going to draw the eye and any other thing. This is the way I recommend you to do it. So take your time and watch and observe. And just smoothing out the other areas. Like I always say before, guys, if you're having issues in a particular part, just flip to make it easier for you. And now that I've gotten rid of those pathetic outlines, I'll be able to get a better shading part for myself. So now I'm trying to get her lashes. Okay, so just in case, when you're drawing lashes, you want to reduce your opacity because you don't want your lashes to be too dark. You could leave it high though, but depends on you. Depends on however I like it. But I like switching in between. And now I'm just trying to make the dark part for our eyes. Now always remember, if you use any other ink tool, you can always change it. As you saw there before, I kind of changed from a line circle to a lasso circle. Now I'm importing the eyes. This eye I made one of my video there. Just check it down. You see the video on how to create this same type of eyes here, so check it out and watch it if you want to create this same type of eye. And now I'm just positioning it properly, just so it could fit properly. And then I copied and pasted it to the other part to the other side here. Okay, so now that we're done with the eyes, let us continue shading. So like I said earlier on, start from the darkest part. Now, for some reason, it depends on you, but as for me, I decided not to draw her mouth first. I just decided to shade every other part of her skin, then draw her mouth separately. Some people draw the mouth separately from the shading, some others combine everything together. I will advise you, if you're drawing things if you're drawing men, you're going to draw men, Men usually don't really have, not all men really have that pin clip stuff. So if you're going to like draw men, you can use both the skin texture and everything, and see draw shade with the skin palette. The only thing I advise you is that later on go over the lip with a lasso tool and just draw a red lasso stuff over, then reduce the opacity. But for now though, I'm just trying to get the shades around the eyes. It's going to be really hard to do this with my lasso, so I'm using my tapered ink to do all this, so it's easier for me. Okay. Presume we're still on the first shade. Okay, sorry, we're on the second shade. Now, just so you know, when you have to go deep with shades, some color palettes might not really be well pronounced, to the fact that they're kind of near each other. Although I've improved with my shading technique now and my choice of palettes, but this is a bit old. This video is a bit old, so we just have to make do with what's here first. Now, as you can see, gently, I'm just taking my time to make sure I capture different parts step by step, not really rushing it, because we have a lot to cover up, so we can't really use everything. Now, it's not compulsory that you must go this deep, like 15 shades, 12 shades. You can go with 9 and to still be cool. You can go with 15 though, but I don't know if you know you can keep up to it, if you know you can continue drawing like that. Depends, but I really get tired when it has to get to 15. So for now, lately I've just been keeping myself with 10 shades. If I have to really go in depth, 10 to 12 shades for me has been okay if I really have to go in depth. But with the right palettes, you can do a lot. You don't really need to stress yourself too much. Okay, so guys, I'm going to be leaving my palettes available for you guys. I'm going to be giving out palettes just for you guys anytime I upload a video for that particular art. I'm going to give you guys one palette. I'm going to dash out palettes to you guys, free palettes. Hope you guys are happy. I hope you guys will enjoy it. And if you want to support me on this channel, my Patreon link is down below. You can donate for the welfare of the channel. I'll really appreciate that, guys. But it depends on you though. If you enjoy what you see and just want to support me in one way or the other, thank you so much in advance. Okay, so we are about 3 shades in now. or should I say 4? No, this 3 shades in. Or 4, sorry. Shit, this 5 shades in. Okay. Now, as you can see down below there, I'm still taking my time. I'm not really closing up things that fast. It's really taking my time to get some points there on her face. Now, when you have gotten to about mid part of your shade of your shading process, you should start connecting things. At that moment, many things should start getting connected. Your full eye should start getting connected, or your eyes part should start getting connected. But you should still leave space for those highlights in between the eyes. Yeah, those highlighted areas, especially when ladies have makeup, or there's a reflection of light for men. I'm thinking of holding a live class soon, but I don't have enough funds for it yet. So once I get enough funds for it, I will hold the live class. Hope you guys will, be available. Now, when you're shading, just take your time and just observe what you're seeing in the picture. Now, as you can see there, down there in her cheek there's this line there. I kind of like illustrated there. That's something that you get to learn, or how I put it, you will get to understand more as you draw. Now, don't ever be, don't be too scared with your palettes. Even if your palettes are awkward or they are not fine to you, just bear with it. I always tell my viewers, just make sure your shading is perfect. Just make sure your shading is awesome. Once the shading or with the fact that your shading is awesome, perfect, just forget it. When you select all and work on your shades, and you can always come back to work on your shade, but to work on your palette, sorry, but your shades are going to give it up time to change. And also, when you're shading, I advise you to leave sharp edges, just to make it look how to put it, to give it this taste rather than leaving it flat. Depends on the part though. Like the cheek areas, I'll advise you to make it smooth as much as you can. But for the forehead, you can leave it sharp. But just make sure your colors blend. If they don't blend, are going to look awkward on the person's face, and you're not going to like it. Trust me. Yeah. If you guys need cartoon portraits or cartoon you need jobs like this for your family members, or for a friend, my handles are out there. You can contact me. Talk business. So right now I've gotten to mid shade, and I'm just trying to connect things together. Yeah, and that too. Also, you don't really have to worry if you're not getting your highlights properly. I actually find a way to get good highlights later on. I think I'll give a separate video on that later on my channel. How to highlight and how to bring your drawing to life. I think that's what I'll name it. Or rather, how to make your drawings more presentable to your clients. Now, the reason why I said you should start from the darkest part, because as you can see here now, There's nothing actually interrupting me. Unlike then when I started, I had to how do I say it now? I had to off other layers that I've joined on before, and start to join again, and it was really tough for me. But now to join from darkest part is really easier, and I learned this skill from Chi World art. He really inspired me to I really learned a lot from him. Not really inspiring, I learned a lot from him. Yeah, I took my time to understand his process and his style. And, now I've given birth to my own style to work with. So on my Patreon account, I'm going to list out a course there. I'm going to upload a good course that will cover up different things, or cover up quite a lot on drawing or vector art cartoon tutorials. So to be easier for you guys, or to be a gift to all my sponsors and those that are helping me out, because I really appreciate you going out of your way to provide for this little boy. And thank you so much, thank you so much for 70 subscribers. I really appreciate, guys. It might not be a lot to so many, but I just appreciate the support from you guys, man. I never really expected that much, and you guys really give me hope to continue what I love doing. Thank you a lot. Now you ask why I separated this other two parts here, as you see there. Now one part there is on a plane, and the other is on another plane, so I couldn't really mix them together. On my video on how to shade, I draw the different planes for you guys to check out. So from those planes there, it's easier for you to know how to shade. I actually understood those plane stuff later on, after I'd already drawn this art. Like I said, I told you guys, this art is very old, so many things that I've done in my previous videos, I'm kind of advanced before now. I've kind of advanced, sorry, after now. So this is me now correcting my palettes. Like I told you guys, don't be scared about your palettes. Just give it all you have first. Just shade first, and later on you can be scared about your palettes. So now I'm correcting my palettes, because the front palette is a bit undersaturated. It lacks saturation, so I had to saturate it a bit. This is actually the reason why I don't really give people palettes, because to me it's something that I easily change sometimes, or as it goes. So I don't really tell myself that this is palette for this is palette for that. It bends. But nevertheless, I'll still hand out my palettes for you guys, But I'll advise that you should always just kind of look at your reference photo. Just make sure that your palette and your reference photo, they match. Just make sure the colors match. That's what I would say to watch out for. Forgetting about using other people's palettes, but just making sure that the way they match. I'm also going to show you guys how I put in these things into considerations on videos later on, my other videos later on. Now, Infinite Design gives the option for vectorizing your reference. So I kind of like vectorized this app. Like I told you guys, this is an old art, so I was quite insecure, and I just needed a vectorize to like show me a lead or lead me, and I was too lazy to detail her shirt and different other things. So I just only detailed her skin and her hair and left her shirt plain like that. Sorry for just WhatsApp messages. I just going to it. Now, just some sleep pellets is also something else. It's really awkward, but like I told you guys, don't be scared about the pellets first. Just work on your shading. You can always correct your pellets, but correcting your shading give you more top, make things harder for you than when collecting your pellets. As you can see now, I'm just running over the dark parts or the dark lines, just to map out the lip, her lip, or to map out how her lip is curved on her mouth. Because if you're not able to map out the lips properly, it's going to be hard. They're going to make the lip look flat, and you don't want to do that, because then the beauty of the person, or what I'm trying to make the person unique, can be gone. Just with the lip, just with the way the person's lip is formed in 3D. If you're not able to get that out with shading, it's going to be a mess. And I don't want you to go too in depth when doing things like this. Just keep it simple, but work on your pellets later on. Okay, so guys, if you love this video so far, leave a like, comment and subscribe. And if you still find any part of this video a bit taxing, or you still don't understand, or you feel like the video is too fast, I really want to make the video really slow, but I can't, because I'm not sure many of you can survive 6 hours long of a tutorial. So I just have to increase the time lapse to make it easier for you guys. I mean, giving you a full tutorial in 30 minutes, this is actually not a full tutorial, because I've not drawn the outline here. So giving you half a tutorial in 30 minutes, and I do know some of us are not going to finish it through, but still, for those that are going to be serious, on my Patreon account there, I'm going to put out my tutorials, as I told you guys earlier on. So you can drop in one or two dollars and get a proper tutorial, or you can chat me up privately, and I'll take you up your class privately, teach you one-on-one. Now I missed something here, but someone told me later on. I'll advise you guys, if you really want to get good in this arts, I won't really tell you that you should listen to everybody, but there's something I believe that there's truth even in every lie. There's a bit of truth in every lie, and with that, I kind of just took advice, or just not really take advice, I kind of like considered people whenever I had to do something, or whenever I'm done my art. I always like ask people, hey, how does it look, just to get their response. And this girl, she told me that I missed out her lip shape, down lip shape there, and it was already too late, and I'm someone that hates coming back to my drawings. I don't know how many of you hate coming back to your drawing, but trust me, I kind of like put in all my best, or how I put it, my 100% whenever I'm drawing. So I really hate it to come back to draw. It's like I should just kind of like start again all over, and that's both boring and taxing for me. So now here I'm just kind of trying to draw eyes, trying to draw the white part of eyes. Now here I'm using an opacity to do this stuff. Depends on you. You can use opacity or you can use your normal shades. You can draw everything on a new layer and on different layers and work on your playlist easier. But when you do this on one layer, it's going to be hard for you. I think we're going to reduce the opacity later on. Okay, so I would like something from you guys. Tell me what parts you really think I should concentrate on my tutorials. I really love to hear from you guys. What parts of these tutorials do you really want me to focus on or to highlight for you guys? For my YouTube subscribers, I really love your encouragement. So as my gift to you guys, I really want to make you guys happy and just give you a content there that you really appreciate. Tell me whatever you want in your description down below, and I will make a video on it for you guys. If the person's request gets 10 likes, I really don't have too much fan base for now, so if the person's request gets 3 likes, 3 likes, I will make a video on that. Or if the person's request stay for 3 days and no other person has made any request, I will do a video on that. Okay, so now we're done with our palettes and we're done with some other things. Okay, so now I'm drawing our hair. Just trying to follow the braid parts. Now this is going to be hard for you to do. Now vector art is not an easy task. Trust me, I've been on this for 4 years, going to 4 years now. This month to make it 4 years. Vector art is not an easy task, especially when you have to detail small things like this. Hair, women hair. In fact, women in general, trying to detail a woman, trying to draw a woman properly and vector art is taxing. Trust me, it's very, very taxing. It's even more taxing when you have to draw hairs like this. But just be patient and take your time. It's going to be worth it at the end. Now drawing this was really weakening for me and stressful for me, but I really just wanted to put my all into this drawing. So I was not reluctant and I kept on going. I'll advise you, take your time. Even if you get tired, just pause and come back to it, but don't give up. Just keep detailing. It's these little details we give to our drawings that really differentiates us from other artists out there, or our approach to these details. Now as you can see with my stroke there, I'm just trying to follow the hair, the highlights of the hair, and you can also see the reduced opacity of my strokes, just to make it flow. Now up until this period, I've been really shy when drawing women hair, or I've been really running away from drawing women hair because of the fact of all these details and highlights. But later on I found out the opacity tool is a very awesome tool to use when detailing the hair. I also advise you guys, browse out other tools, check out other tools, try out other tools. Don't get limited, don't limit yourself to just one tool. Try out other things for the first time. Just see how they work. Even if no one else have ever used that tool before, try it out and just generally see how it's going to work out for you. Okay, so let's continue. Okay, so this month makes it 4 years I've been into this vector art, vector portrait art, vector cartoon portraits. So I am going to give you guys tips and tricks on whatever I've learned from this app. On the 24th, I'm going to upload a video, just to encourage you guys, for those that are starting up, to encourage you on this app, and for also other artists out there. These are things that you can also learn from. These are things that you can also, input into your biz, and it's going to really help you out. Trust me. Now, if you notice, I did not highlight the dark parts of our hair because I'm going to leave it dark. There's no need, touching all that, so I'll leave them as they are. Just work on the highlights. Now, if design gives a lot of issues, as you can see earlier on just now, the app stops and I had to press wait. Now, when your app stops like this, press wait as many times as possible as you can. Please keep pressing wait, and when you have been able to come back to the program, press those 3 buttons and save. Just press 3 buttons, save, then come back to the drawing, just so the app doesn't throw away all the process. Now, this app still has a lot of bugs and a lot of issues, but I know that with time it's going to get better, because right now it's doing well for itself, but it takes time. It can't be really compared to Adobe Illustrator, but it's doing well for itself as a mobile vector app. And trust me, it had even more issues back in the days, like 2016. Jeez, it was so horrible. I worked tooth and nail, to really get dope arts. Really dope though. But I worked my ass out to learn this app, and I'm really happy that they worked on their OS, their UI, and now everything is quite easier to understand and quite easier to flow with. Now, just so you know, I'm not going to leave these outlines like this. I'm still going to work on them, but I just want to outline everything first, then later on know what to do. So I'm just really following same process all through in the hair, you know. I wonder what got all this trend to really continue drawing this hair. Like, just watching it now and doing a voiceover is really taxing for me. Not to talk of sitting down to draw all these parts. Jeez. But I don't know though, but I just feel like whenever I'm just moves like this, I can't really help myself till I'm done with art. There's this kind of satisfaction I get. And now I'm just going to set it all and, you know, work on the opacity. Just trying to make it blend with the hair so it doesn't look too pronounced, and voila, it's dope. Okay, now I'm trying to create a background for art. I'm done, finally done. So I crop it first, then just try and create a background for the art. Now I advise you to crop a lot. Like, I crop, you know, just remove the excess parts all from the canvas. And also, when you have to frame, if you have to frame for your clients locally, you are going to need to, you know, make sure you crop it properly, just so it can fit the canvas of your frames. Good. Okay guys, so that's probably all for now. This is all there is. I'm just really trying out different backgrounds. If you love this video, like I said earlier on, give a like, subscribe, comment down below. Let me know your thoughts on this and art so far. You know, I really appreciate you guys that check up my channel and, you know, really come back. I was old subscribers. I really come back to check out my art anytime you see notification. I really appreciate you guys. Thank you a lot. Christopher, I really appreciate you. Thanks, bro. I see your comments almost every time, bro. I appreciate you. I owe you an art. Okay, that's all for now, guys. See you later.